Welcome to the first episode of Anime Recap. Today we're going to be talking about anime I watched decently recently. Decent. It was one of them. But I'm going to be talking about One Punch Man. So we're basically just going to be going through some of the some of the cool stuff about like season one and kind of the beginning of season. You have to say. So at the beginning of season one, obviously we get introduced to Saitama, but there's a few other cool stuff that happens, like for example, so the first episode. I haven't watched the first episode in a while, but I remember what happens. So we start off kinda, and this is with like an example of Saitama because so we see like there's an enemy and it sounds pretty weak, honestly. Starting. Okay, I don't really know how to do this. Let me start talking. I don't really know. First episode, I don't care if I seem like I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. But, frickin' so Saitama first beats Genos after he tried to take down a bug enemy. Kind of thing. I don't know. I don't have a picture of it, and I don't know what they look like. But, yeah. And then, so Saitama shows up after, and then Genos uses to, like, incinerate, whatever you want to call it. I don't even actually know what it was. I haven't watched it in a while. But, yeah. And Saitama shows up, and obviously he gets naked fine because his clothes get burnt off. And, yeah. And so. And then. So. That causes the creature. The creature didn't quite get defeated by that. So Saitama lands his punch, obviously. And then fucking, and then, after he does that, so Genos decides he wants Saitama to be meant he can become stronger and eventually stop the cyborg who threatened his town and tried to destroy it, I guess. And he kind of did, honestly. So then he gets teamed up with Dr. Mushroom. I'm gonna call him that. And as the story go on, we figure out that Genos is actually pretty powerful. Being able to destroy the entire complex for himself. But then, so the group takes interest in Saitama after seeing the display of strength after he defeated that bug abomination thing. So they send more people after them. Saitama obviously like destroys them because, well, he's Saitama. And after he destroys them, they decide to go to the place because they were trying to get Saitama to go there for whatever reason. I don't remember. And after he did with Genos to try to destroy it. And frickin' so Saitama does, but Genos decides he doesn't like this complex, so he decides to go full on incinerate on it. Like, what's the complex do to you? And then so they still go in, and there's like these stairs, so they go down, right? Obviously, and they encounter this beast that was supposed to be like the strongest thing in the world. Wow, we'll see about that. And then, so after Demetrius, they go to like this complex, and Saitama tells them his secrets about his workout, his basic muscle workout that I probably couldn't do. But yeah. So once they do, they're like, he goes full on crazy, and he's able to keep up with the speed of Saitama, I'm pretty sure. And once while they're fighting, Saitama remembers that it's Burden Day at the supermarket. So they go. So wait, so he uppercuts and instantly destroys this beast. So he can catch up to the bargain day. So they have to win. If you make it, and then the episode. The next episode, there was a like some people. I don't remember what their name was, but there were a bunch of people who just didn't want to work, and so they didn't. And they were talking about how people should get more for unemployment and stuff, because they didn't want to work. That's it. They just didn't want to work. That's all. That's their whole villain story. And freaking after they do that, after this happened, um, the person. So they're trying to kill a specific person. I guess. And so since they do, they encounter Speedos on Sonic, which he got a bodyguard, and he almost takes out the person, and then Saitama. And since that happens, then Saitama encounters him, and then you can look up the tragedy of Speedos on Sonic or watch the episode yourself. I'm not gonna say it, or else I'm gonna get probably demonetized. I don't even get money. I'm gonna get this video is probably gonna be basically he gets punched in the nuts accidentally by Saitama. And so I made it. I can only imagine what that's working. I can't even, honestly. Okay. Um and yeah. So then and then so since that happens, Saitama is like, man, I'm sorry. I don't think any form of I'm sorry is gonna do anything, but he's like, I'm sorry. And then he goes off. By the way, the guy lived because his head is so bulky. So then he's like, and then he was caught by police, obviously. And yeah. So after the speed of Sonic hurt. So after this what did happen next? Actually, that's a really good question. Saitama, I think he starts wanting to be recognized, so he joins the Hero Association with Genos, and he hits a C class, even though he should be an S class because he was a little dummy, you know. I mean, he's a little stupid. So Genos becomes an S class hero, and he is ring tire, but Saitama set whole records on the freaking spring. So he's considered strong. Yeah. That's kind of it for that episode. Just time to talk about those examples. And then uh, um, 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 frickin' Saitama, the next episode, uh, there's a certain sea beast art, kind of. Not really art. Part. Saitama. I actually wasn't there for most of it. So all the other heroes, there were some S classes, some A classes, fighting, they couldn't do anything because this guy was so break your spine strong. Oh god. And yeah. So since this guy is so breakneck strong, they can do anything to him. So, yeah, they all get beat up. And, so then, so they obviously all get defeated. So he goes on, and eventually he runs into Genos. Genos does pretty good, but then to save a little girl, he gets hit by his like spit acid thing, right? And since he was hit by this spit acid thing, oh my goodness, why does this keep streaming? He freaking gets absolutely like destroyed. Also, I'm gonna go into more depth in this probably with another episode. So then Saitama eventually appears after a beautiful fight between the Mumen Rider and Sea Beast. Mumen Rider gets destroyed. By the way. Catch him in my face, aim upon his shirt. She doing, I'm trying to beat it, take a lot, but it's gonna work. Yeah, 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 oh man, yeah. So, Saitama appears and he one shots this just. Which was pretty fine. I'm not gonna admit, particularly, he is considered extremely strong. But so he was actually promoted to B class 1, B class 1, or C class 1, and they were asked, and he moved up to B class, so then he didn't have to do stuff every week. Freaking, and then, so, actually, I'm gonna end it for this episode, because I don't remember if this is on season 1 or not. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. It is, okay. And then, this is really crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. Absolutely insane. So there's a ship, right? A spaceship platform, and so it's threatening the entire planet, or more specifically, city like S or something. I don't remember. It was a city, and they have like lettered cities, so there's this guy named Porpoise, right? He's like an alien person, thing, and he's supposedly the strongest. Um, and yeah, he broke his we're gonna just say a thing. He broke his limiter. Which and he recognizes that Saitama also did this. And that's why Saitama is so amazingly strong. And he is also incredibly strong. When he has his sessions and training goes with these Saitama isn't trying like at all. Like in the slightest. Again, I'm gonna go into more detail later. Um, and there's like he goes into his like truly beast mode, like full power. Like Ro becomes Goku. Ro becomes Goku. Um, um, and he's trying his best, and he launches the best attack. And Saitama goes killer mode, serious punch, like hard crap. and then that thing was dead. It was no longer a thing. It was just gone. So yeah, that's a simple recap for season 1. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.